This is BMI Redefined with Gin and Moe.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
We are so excited.
Yes, we are.
This is BMI Redefined with
Gin
and Moe.
Yay! All right, let's do this.
So yeah, let's do this. Here we go.
I know, it's exciting.
It's excited. Are you excited? I am too. And it is exciting. Obviously, we're back. So it's been a long time.
It's been a couple of months.
Yeah, right?
So what is new in your world?
A lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
same.
Yeah, just, kind of a lot of changes. COVID really threw my life into a big old loopy loop. Mm-hmm. I mean, there were some wonderful things that came out of it. I got certified as a nutritionist.
And you got married.
Oh, that too. Yes. I got married. And I'm working on a integrative nutrition wellness thing, so certification. Mm-hmm. And
been working on some new workout plans.
Yeah.
You got some new equipment.
I did get some new equipment. Okay, but I have to tell you what, I don't think I told you the full story, but I remember when I told you I signed up for the certified personal trainer thing.
Yes, so I'm gonna help you and we're gonna study together.
Yeah. So you're already a certified personal trainer.
I know, but
you're gonna help me study.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I called them up because I was gonna cancel it because I didn't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
Because I'm not a personal trainer person.
But
you have to exercise to be a personal trainer.
You have to kind of like to exercise.
Right. And have an interest in, what muscles are being used.
It all works together.
Okay, so I called
and
I can't get out of it.
Oh, okay.
So I have to do it.
Well, then we'll do it together.
Yeah, but I don't think you understand. I just, it's going to be a lot.
It'll be fun.
I'm scared.
No.
And then you have to take a test and you can't use any notes.
Nope.
It's a hard test. It's like 110 questions.
It is.
This is not going to be good. I just want you to know. I'm going to be like, no, hold on. It's going to be like, hey, Mo, how did you do on it? I'm like, oh, failed. It's like, well, how many times do you get to do it? Twice. Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
I cracked the book open yesterday and I'm like, I am so screwed.
All the bodily functions and muscles and tendons and ligaments and bones, it's all a system.
The thing is my husband doesn't know I signed up for this. So I tried to get my money back. I suppose I need to tell him tonight.
Always that, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be really happy to hear this. So
I can kind of imagine his reaction.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be fine eventually.
Yeah. Eventually, that's what I was thinking.
But he'll be like, oh, good. Then you'll be using some of the equipment that I bought you. I'm like, yeah, see? Isn't that great?
And no, what he's also going to ask is, did Jenny talk you into this?
Right.
Can't blame me on this one.
I can't blame you on this one. I can kind of, no.
Okay.
No, I guess not.
You can bring me into the conversation.
Yeah. I wanted to be just like Jenny.
Yeah.
I wanted to be just like Jenny.
That's not going to go over with him.
No. What did Jenny make you buy this time? No.
Well, you and I were just talking.
Right. And it just spurs me to like, oh, yeah, that would be pretty cool to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you and I are both kind of like, yeah, we're not going to be doing that anymore. So we have enough. We have enough.
I think this is going to be a fun project to work on together.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. So we've got BMI Redefined coming back up, and we are doing some new things. We're going to be actually going out and speaking.
Yes.
So, which is really exciting. So we're going to be doing some businesses, some churches, and so that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, some workshops, some lunch and learn. So some Zoom format, some in person, just kind of get the excitement going for people to want to learn more about BMI Redefined with perspectives and perceptions and how do we look at ourselves? How do we become the best?
Our authentic selves.
Authentic, organic.
Organically, yes.
That's the word of the year.
Yeah, organic. So talking about all of that, what you been up to?
Oh.
You moved?
I did move. We're in my new place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been exciting. I've started writing again.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I'm working on a new novel, co-writing it with my sister. So it'll be fun. And just working on some additional certifications. I think I mentioned earlier the post-rehab certification. We're working with a physical therapist through 36 modules, talk about studying. We can be study buddies. And then shadowing a physical therapist at the end. And then what we're working toward is kind of bridging the gap between when somebody finishes physical therapy, that prescription, to becoming is well or healthier, what they want to be, regaining function of joints and limbs and that kind of thing. And so how can personal trainers step in and kind of help with that healing process?
Well, I'll tell you what, you wait until I'm halfway through my CPT, because I will be seeing probably a physical therapist, and then you can shadow me. What the hell I'm doing.
This is going to be good. It's an adventure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
I have to get a better attitude, right?
Well, I'm just about to quote a philosopher, Milo Arnold. He said, those who look back tend to see their experiences as obstacles.
Failures.
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Those who look to the future or see a positive side see their experiences as adventures. See?
Look at you. You little misadventure. Yeah, well, okay.
Well, that's what and so there's a...
Yeah, no, I agree. That's true, though. And it is, and what we've been talking about, you and I, through the whole pandemic, is mindset.
Exactly.
Right? And how, no matter how you look at it, that's how it's going to probably turn out. If you look at it as like, it's going to turn out probably not very good.
Yeah.
But if you look at it as a positive experience and a learning experience, then it'll be great. So
that's key. Learning experience.
Oh, I'm
going
learning
through quite a few of those right now.
Right, exactly.
So we'll be just kind of unfolding this conversation as we go along, talking about what we're doing in the new workshops and the lunch and learns, and how we perceive this journey that we're on. We've been talking about mindset and mindfulness and how we think about what our next steps are,
right?
In the plan, in the journey, in the process for study plans, for example.
Yeah.
How are we going to attack that?
Yeah.
Process.
And we can't really go into your transformation right now.
No.
But we will eventually.
We will.
And everything. But I think through the whole pandemic, we both have found really, or are finding who we really are.
Oh yeah.
And
Absolutely.
going back to ourselves.
Yeah, finding out what our true selves really look like.
You know what we did, though, which was really fun over the pandemic? You want to talk about the Enneagram for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
Because I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
So you and I did a little thing where with my friend Sylvia in Virginia, and we got on Zoom and we got on Facebook Live, and we did like a little Enneagram thing to find out what number you are. So if anyone's interested, I don't know, look up Enneagram, Enneagram. And
in the book, The Road Back to You.
The Road Back to You is what we used. And so you can be a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. And you and I, as we were studying this, we both found out that we're both 7s.
Yeah.
Like pretty strongly.
Very strongly.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty funny. Yeah. So there's no balance here.
Well, no. Well,
there is, but
yes and no, because I mean, you think about, not to put ourselves in a box or what have you, but with anything, Myers-Briggs or any type of personality,
you have
examinations, you have, tendencies, that kind of thing, and how you and I come across, is similar yet different. How we have,
because we are like different 7s,
right?
Is that what you're saying? Yeah. And just to give you a quick thing, it says here, 7 in brief.
Oh no, you didn't tell everybody this.
Key motivation.
Okay.
Want to maintain their freedom and happiness, to avoid missing out on worthwhile experiences, to keep themselves excited and occupied, to avoid and discharge pain.
And how many times we even started this talking about me misstating excited versus exciting. And so that word was one that we used in the beginning.
And there are examples of 7s, and these people are crazy.
Okay, who's a 7?
These are like Bette Midler.
Oh, I love her.
I do too. Goldie Hawn.
Uh-huh.
George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, Bruce Willis, Robert Downey Jr., James Franco, Leonardo DiCaprio. Sorry, I always call him that. Charlie Sheen, Cameron Diaz, Paris Hilton, David Duchovny, Larry King, Howard Stern, Simon Cowell.
David Duchovny from X-Files.
Yeah, from X-Files.
Oh my gosh.
And then Ginny Frings, Anne Maureen.
Yes.
Spearfields.
Yes.
There you go.
That's really cool.
Katy Perry, Britney Spears,
Those are all
Fergie,
7s?
Elton John, Chuck Berry,
Wow.
Leonard Bernstein, Ted Turner, Richard Branson, Sarah Palin, Joe Biden,
Really?
John F. Kennedy. I mean, these are all, that might be 7s.
Right.
The 14th Dalai Lama, Galileo, Mozart. See?
Well,
Yeah.
we both
So
play
we're all
piano,
kind of like,
so-
yeah. Well, I don't play piano. I try to.
Well, it's creativity.
You play piano.
Every person on that list is some
Creative
mind.
Genius. That must be us. No.
And you added us to that list.
Yeah, little
so
do
next
they
time,
know.
next time somebody Wikipedia's this,
Right? They're going to see our names
at
on
the
it.
very
Just joking.
bottom of
of
that
course.
list.
At the very bottom of that list. That's right.
Well, that's really cool. I was about to say exciting.
You
but
see?
that is really
Right?
cool. And just thinking about, goals and what we're working toward. What are kind of some of the messages that we're thinking about in some of the lunch and learns and workshops and that kind of thing? We were thinking about living healthier lifestyles.
Right.
And how do we work toward that, not from the D word, not diet. We don't say diet. We say healthier lifestyle, healthier eating plan, different methods of achieving the goal we want to have. And doesn't matter whether, well, let me ask you this. How's that scale hiding going? Do we ever hide it?
So,
We're gonna edit that
did you hear
out.
that pregnant pause?
Yes.
Because this is true.
It's something we were talking about.
So I went away. So hold on a minute. I went away on a little getaway for like a week.
Right.
And I didn't have the scale with me.
Right.
And I lost like 6 pounds.
That's kind of
'Cause
where
I
I'm
just
going with
walked
this
and everything.
conversation. Yeah.
And then I get home and I pull the scale out. And by God, I'm like stagnant. Because I'm like, it's on every morning I step on the scale, like, okay, I've lost another 0.3 pounds, and it's so ridiculous. But on the other hand, it keeps me in check. I mean, that's not what people get too.
Yeah,
because
true.
with people who have had bariatric surgery, we're afraid. We're so afraid to gain that weight back.
Okay.
It's not just a matter of, we'll just eat and maintain and da-da-da-da-da. No. Because we've been there. We've
So
been
it-
up to 300 pounds
it
or 400 or
serves a
5.
true purpose,
It does
is what
serve a true purpose.
Yes.
And I wouldn't recommend it for everybody.
Right.
But I did live without it for a while, and I was fine. And I was actually kind of anxious to kind of, see how I did when I got back, which was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But, I think what would be helpful is that, like when I'm home, I feel like I need the scale. And I know it's a mental thing, but I just feel that way. I feel that when I'm home, I need the scale. It's like codependency. It's like my little angel on my shoulder. Very good, very bad, But I don't know. I mean, I hate the scale. The scale.
What about-
No, I don't hate. I don't hate things. Go ahead. What?
I was going to say, what about periodic check-ins?
Yeah, you know what? Screw that. I am the type of person now. I'm finding out, which is part of one of my flaws, is I think I'm more black and white than I want to be, because I'm an all or nothing person. It's either I'm going to cut sugar out or I'm not going to cut it out. I'm going to cut alcohol out. I'm not going to cut alcohol out. I'm going to not use the scale. I'm going to use the scale.
Okay.
I'm not a good.
Okay, so you like your calendar and all that. So what if we just pick certain times when we're going to visit the scale?
Okay, that's fine, but you have to physically remove it from me. Because if you don't, I will use it.
This is what we talked about.
Oh, okay.
It was your idea.
I know. I might just give it to you to put in your back seat.
Okay. It's on it with me.
Right. Or put it downstairs with my gym equipment that I never use.
I can just do the Jenny, you have my scale in your car. Hey, you want to meet up at the corner of?
Oh my God. We'll be standing on the street corner with me stepping on my scale. I think we should do it and videotape it.
We should.
Yeah, no. See, that's what makes us sevens, because we're crazy. We're not doing that.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. It's like, look at that. Every Monday, they come out on the corner. I bet we would get like a crowd of people wanting to weigh themselves. It'd be like Weight Watchers out in public.
This would be interesting.
Without the curtain.
Yeah.
Just point up if I gained or point down if I gained.
Wow. This
Yeah.
could be an interesting...
Yeah.
I'm sure the conversation
We
will
could stand the
continue.
corner of QT. Monday weigh-ins. Wednesday weigh-ins. No, I'm teasing.
No.
But
I don't
no,
think they'd appreciate that.
No, I don't either. With a slushie in our hands.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I think that would be, moderation, right? It's moderation.
Exactly.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard for like people who are addicted.
It's hard for all of us.
Moderation is not in the addicted minds. set.
Everybody has some issue with moderation. Something.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Yours
have.
is Gorp.
I was just listening to our podcast, our first podcast
one.
again, where we brought up the good old raisins and peanuts.
Yep.
And how much I
Gorp.
love that.
Yeah.
It's hard to walk down
The aisle.
the granola aisle.
I know, right?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And try to figure out, because like I said, because I'm starting to write again.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, and when you're writing, you eat, nibble.
Gorp.
Right.
And I write. And so I'm trying to think about what would be another option.
Like what you could put in lieu of that. Because here's the thing.
Just like
you're
drink
still
water.
Right. You're still going to have a habit, right?
Yeah.
So the habit is that you're going to be putting something in your mouth when you're
Crunch
writing.
Peanuts and
Right, and all that
M&Ms
stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? So
know.
carrots, celery,
Ooh.
and with maybe a little bit of peanut butter on it.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
with some
that.
protein
Yeah.
to get the crunchiness.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, you're an awesome nutritionist.
With me, it would be a box of crackers. But I wouldn't tell anybody that. I would just say, yeah, get some carrots and no, but that's true. But it is true, though. Because you're going to probably, just replace that habit with something else.
Right. So that's the creativity coming back in my life. I just haven't, with everything going on, I just haven't felt like writing till recently. So now I'm starting to write again. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then, just figuring out what that process looks like. Because like I said, I am a night person. And
Yeah, I am not a night person.
I know.
I'm like 5:30 in the morning.
So here we are in my new house and all that, and getting unpacked, getting settled, looking around a few boxes, put it
Just a
nicely,
few.
just a few. But in one of those boxes somewhere is the other microphone that's part of our setup here. But thank goodness Mo is so technologically advanced that she ordered or had us buy the microphones that have two sides to them, just in case. And so we were actually able to use one right now, even though I looked for mine till 3 a.m. And you said, you said last night, I just know you're going to text me like at midnight and say, I can't find my microphone and da-da-da. And see, I did not text you at midnight.
No, you texted me at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
But I'm still looking.
Right. I know, it's okay.
It's here somewhere.
It's fine.
But I think this is working out okay.
I think so. Yeah, this is fine. That's good. Good, man. I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to get awake. I'm tired today. It's Monday morning.
Yeah.
I brought us coffee.
You brought Starbucks. Yeah, it was really good.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Perfection.
I'm trying to cut down on the espresso shots, so I only had 2 today instead of my 4.
That's why you're tired.
Yeah, that's okay.
It was really,
it's all good.
really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a client this morning and a couple this afternoon, and then I'm teaching an abs button core aerobics class tonight.
Yeah, with your bum knee.
With my knee. I had a little klutzy moment a few weeks ago, and we were kind of cleaning out the basement in the old house, and kind of tripped over this easel, and I kind of landed on my knee. Not kind of, I really did.
You really did.
So I just...
You went to the doctor with that.
I did. I first got a little, went to Walgreens, got the little brace and everything, which it helped. But I thought, something's not quite right. So they had them they did x-rays and said there's still bone fragments left in my knee. They think it's from the car wreck. So anyway, and then they gave me an anti-inflammatory, and the doctor said, your Walgreens brace is really good. But I
your what is really good?
Your Walgreens brace.
Oh, okay.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Walgreens had a great brace.
I brought up Starbucks, and I brought up something else too. So, go ahead.
So I brought that, and so I said that's good. But in addition to that, she gave me another one that had some more Velcro and had some metal on the side of it. So it's good. It's getting better.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we'll be doing aerobics tonight.
Abs, butt, and core.
Abs, butt, and core. ABC class.
Sounds exciting.
Exciting. You use that word again. It is.
Yeah. Did you notice how I said exciting? No, I'm not coming to abs, butt, and core.
You should.
I've talked to some people who are in that class, and they can't walk the next day. So no,
good.
I'm not going. No.
Well,
I don't think KT would let me go.
we could ask.
No, that's okay. I think she's too busy. I don't want to bother her.
No, she would not be bothered at all.
And of course, Katie is Katie McKenzie, who owns Gym Guys.
That's right.
Which is what you work for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's how we met.
That's right. So, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this new chapter, this new thing that we're going to be doing. And I'm, it's just so overwhelming. I think I'm just kind of overwhelmed right now because I'm starting something completely different. It's not my music. It's like something that I never thought I would ever be a part of, which is the health and wellness part. And it is an adventure,
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And well, it's kind of when
And I am feeling more zen, I have to say, because I have been following some of the wellness tips of meditation and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So, I do feel more zen. Yep. Exactly.
You gave me a mug.
I did. Well, do you know why I gave you a mug?
You have the same one.
Because a friend of mine gave me a mug.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to say what it is. It's like this little, yoga person? What position is she in?
I'm not sure what the
lotus
name
or something?
I think it's a lotus position, yeah.
Lotus position.
With our hands.
Hands out.
Yeah.
And she says, what is it? Let this or let that? Let that shit go.
Yeah.
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 It's a great mug.
It's a good mug.
It is a good mug. I use it for specific times when,
Same.
Yep. So that, I can just look at that mug and just let that go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I've had a number of moments.
Etsy or something. I don't know. But so it's good. It's good. So yeah.
Well, just kind of lifting up what's going on that you're not sure how you want to handle it or what you want to do with it, and just kind of let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah. And focus on what you need to be focusing on, which is what we are doing.
Right. And and if you just can't handle it, you just give it up. Give it up to, your higher power.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Exactly.
Like, yours is God, mine is Starbucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing.
I'm so glad to be back doing this.
No, but seriously, it's of course I'm joking, but about Starbucks. But if you can't handle something, you just you can't handle everything.
That's right.
Because sometimes life just gets really hard, man.
It does.
I'm really pissed at my parents for not telling me sometimes how hard life is going to be. They had to have known. They just didn't want to tell us.
Well, some things we have to live through and figure out the path. Taking that next step. But then what's been always something that runs through me, and like when I was little, my mother, I want to do everything. I don't say no to projects and that kind of thing. I always like a million things going on and that kind of thing. And so she would limit me to 3 outside activities.
Right.
Whether softball, what have you. And so so now I have to like make myself do that, which is hard because I just want to be part,
Well, isn't that our part of our Enneagram 7?
Yeah.
FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we just want to do
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But the focus of doing one thing is super important, especially for us.
Yeah. And that's when we talked about this is 32, episode number 32. Right. And so we talked about that in the beginning, that we are going to have to focus and stick with it. And so, and we have.
Even though this conversation wasn't focused, we're still sticking with the main idea of coming back and doing it. So there you go.
And so we'll get back to our weekly podcast schedule. And we have some guests that we've been talking about. The author, the retired engineer who's been writing a book about overcoming adversity.
Right.
And so we'll have Kevin on, and he's really interested in talking with us. And then a couple other people we've been talking about coming on the show. So it'll be good.
So
and we'd love to hear from you guys as far as people or guests or topics that you're interested in us talking about and learning more about, researching.
And we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. So, okay, guys, we will talk to you later. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yay! With BMI Redefined with
Gin
and Moe.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, we did it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you next time.